Alright guys, Kryllyk here, and I figured I'd start off this episode with a pretty nice find. I was doing some good caving here earlier. Let me just check my volume. I think 50 is just a hair too loud when I looked back at that last video. Man, there was about 6 or 7 mobs in here, but I think you already saw it. So here we go. We have some diamond. And a pretty cool area here. It's pretty wide open if you were to remove a few walls. Quite the nice little lava pit. Walk into the lava. Walk into the lava. No. But, oh, he did. Holy cow. I don't know if I've ever seen a creeper commit suicide like that, but like I said, every day's different in Minecraft. And there's more diamond over there, so I have a feeling that my pick's gonna run out, so I'm going to take this iron here. I think that's all I need. And I have a crafting bench, so this is a fun little trick if you do run out. You just either carry a crafting bench or a furnace with you, throw her down, cook up a quick little bit of iron, get the rest of this. I'm gonna throw her in there, and then once I have 3 I can make myself another pick and proceed to get myself some nice diamond. And there it goes. I'm gonna do just a stone pick. And to get this block of iron here, and then I'm gonna throw those in there too. Might as well. I'm cooking it anyways, and I have enough for my iron pick now. Okay, so let's go get my first diamonds of this world. And, oh, really? Only 2? Come on. You could do better than that. Well, 2 won't work. So, let's make our way over to that other pile that I saw. And do not fall in the lava while doing so. Okay. Well, bridge work required. Oh dear. Oh yeah. Sneaking up on me, eh? You were just waiting for me to go near that lava, weren't you? Jeez Louise. Okay. So, put down some torches, make sure that this is nice and bright. Get up here. That down, put that down, put that down. Man, more lava right there, okay. And where is that zombie? I know you guys hear it too. Anyways, so, very neat area, lots of nice little water and lava. It's pretty cool, and look at all the tunnels. Wow. Remarkable. Okay, let's do this smart here. I need that diamond. I need it. I need an enchanting table. I need a diamond pick. And God, only 2 again. And I need 5. Man, brutal. What are the odds of that, eh? Oh well. Anyways, I'm going to do some more caving, maybe get up to, back up to surface, and we can start going on that, tree farm. Okay guys, I'm still caving here, but I thought I'd update you. I'm at level 12 here, found a nice big old lava lake, and more importantly, some more beautiful diamonds that I'm going to get to. Oh, another stack over there. Wonderful. Let's get all these diamonds. This is pretty good luck. I don't think I've seen this many diamonds to start out without branch mining in a long time, so I'm gonna go get them. And so let's. Now with diamonds, I usually, when we're around lava, noticeable lava, I usually try to remove, clear out, and make sure that there's little to no chance of actually losing them. So anyways, I did that up. Need my iron pick because you cannot mine diamond without it. But see how far that one launched itself. That's one of the reasons I try to dig all around it, because see, and there, more trouble. So I'm going to how am I going to do that? Okay, let's replace that. Perfect. See, a nice little trick. Yeah, that way you can ensure the safety of your diamonds. You don't want to lose the most valuable item in the game to lava, especially when it's not necessary. So anyone who's new and is looking to mine diamond, that's probably the #1 way most people do it. They dig all the way around. I'm sure a skeleton's just waiting to jump me from behind. But they dig all the way around their ores, and usually you find lava. You place down your water buckets and you work your way around just to make sure that there's no trouble. So that turned that into cobble, but that's okay because look, now there's no more lava there. So there could be lava here as well. So let's check. No, we're okay. So I'm gonna start taking some of these top ones. The ones that I know that are safe. And now we're just left with this one. So let's dig underneath that. Okay, so definitely no more danger under there now. So then I can get it freely with little to no damage or risk. Anyways, I'll see you back on surface. I have found 12 diamonds. Good run. Oh, there's that skeleton waiting to get me. Hey, hey, hey. I don't have much for arrows. I need to find some more. Okay, well, that's a dead skeleton. See you on surface. Alright guys, here I am back at surface. And I've been very busy. Just waiting for this last bit to cook here. I've expanded my chickens by quite a bit, and as you can see, I'm enjoying nice cooked chicken now. Hopefully those guys aren't too loud for you. Killed a few endermen, used some diamonds. You'll see here I enchanted a pickaxe. I'll do level 50 enchants on camera, or high enchants on camera later, but not really necessary for level 12, level 13 enchants. So, also, I've proceeded to collect a lot of eggs, as you can see, and then I just jump right back up here, put them in the bar, and give them a toss. And I have also been breeding them. But anyway, so off to what else I've done. I've got a nice little enchanting table here. It's getting, you know, 20s, high 20s at the moment. I could max it out, but this is temporary. So I don't want to lose all those planks for no reason. And I've still yet to find a dungeon. So yeah, that's kind of strange. Usually I'm pretty lucky with that, but what can you do? I gathered up a couple sheep and just threw them in a temporary pen as well. But this is what I've worked on, and I'm going to post a link to Xisumavoid's Apple Tree Farm version 1 in the description. Please check it out. That gives a decent, well, probably, I'm sorry, not a decent, a great tutorial on how to build this to some extent. I've made a couple unique changes myself. It's fully functioning, except for what I'm going to build on camera with you. Made a couple changes. I like to leave a little bit more space on the ends, because if I do want to stack it up, there's a way you can make it so that it works. And then just he uses, I believe, about 4 or 5 blocks and then a whole bunch of fence gates. I just find it a lot easier to place your water stream, flow the full 8 blocks, and then they fall into the collection, which is 1 channel long. Do the same on both sides. And then I also like to put these half slabs here because I don't like planting a tree on the very end, so you lose, you know, a couple trees. But I really dislike planting one on the end. It just, the half slab makes it so much easier to get in, get out, no jumping required. You can cut, go down, boom, right back up again. But yeah, so this is it. Let me demonstrate. You throw a couple saplings in, and then you, after you're done cutting, you come down here. It's a lot of wood. I'm probably going to change this up a bit, but they fall down here. I'm probably going to change this canal to ice when the new patch goes live that allows silk touch. And these are all half slab stairs and full size stairs to get up and down without, while running, while walking, no jumping required. But anyways, let's get on to the next part here. So we need to build the cap. So 3, 4, 5, 6. Now that's the tree height, but I need 6 above the block, the dirt block there. So I actually need 7. And then I need 1 more up for a block. So 8 high on the corner here. And then I'm going to proceed to fill this in. Just a nice simple little frame kind of thing. Nothing serious. Again, the material, I quickly decided to go with this material. I definitely want it for the pillars, but I don't know if I'm going to keep it for the top. Make sure there's no skeletons to shoot me off. But yeah, so I'll just do this ring around here. While I do that, I found pretty excited. We got an iPad today as a family for our trip. The kids will love watching movies and TV shows and stuff like that on the plane on it. But equally, I found some fantastic Minecraft wallpapers for it, and pretty excited about that. And I also had about a half day at work today, which is always a bonus. It allowed me to get most of this done, and you know, allowed me to do some more caving and find some diamonds and just progress this along nice and quickly. So once I get this tree farm fully up and running, it'll work perfect. I should be able to get most resources going forward. So what am I going to do here is glass. It'll stop the tree but still allow natural light, which I love. And well, like I said, I want it to look nice, so I'm going to proceed to put the glass over here. Now what this does, for those that are unfamiliar, is certain trees, this is an oak tree farm, allow for need certain heights and dimensions to grow. So essentially what this does is this allows only the same size tree to grow in this space, so you don't get any massive or awkward shaped ones. It basically improves the efficiency with which you can cut them down. Very handy, very nice. This should limit each tree to, I believe it's 4 or maybe 5 wood blocks tall, with possibly 1 or 2 leaves above the tallest wood block. The other advantage for using glass on the top here is mobs cannot spawn on it. So I'm going to glass this out. Definitely, that looks great. Oh, and I'm out of glass, so I'll have to get more glass. Quick way down, right over here. Take little damage, no big deal. So I'm just gonna do these pillars on the side. I'll make it nice and even before I get it. I'm gonna watch you burn, zombie. Come on. Yeah, you're slowly dying there, buddy. Oh, what? You can't catch me? I feel like a villager at the moment. Sucker. Anyways, that was fun. But yeah, so I'm just going to do up these pillars now. Just to add a little more depth and excitement to it. This is going to hurt. Okay, that one's done. Now I'm thinking this is going to be a pretty glass intensive when all things are said and done. So I am going to probably need to go farm some more sand, because I think I want most of these sides to be glass. I'm probably going to incorporate some wood into them. I think I'm going to half slab out the top of this stone. I can actually probably start that pretty soon here. But it's kind of tough, the shape, because you have 6 high. You need to at least go 6 in. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So it does divide nicely in by 6s, but it leaves no room for a border. So it's either you make something that fills the whole area, or you're going to be restricted to an ongoing pattern. So I'm going to have to think about what I'm going to do with these sides. I'm going to make a similar kind of platform, not as long on the other side, just so it's not a step down and you're on an edge. I don't like being, claustrophobic in spacing or anything like that. So probably going to do something like this, just a little more decorative. But this will work for now. And then I'll probably make some sort of something over here. I'm not sure yet, but that might be nice. I'm not sure. Maybe I'll put a second tree farm on this side and connect them together. Not a bad idea. Could maybe do a birch or a dark wood, both of which are very nice woods. But anyways, so this is kind of the way it's going to go. I'm going to... Do I have any more glass? Get my eggs. Oh man, these chickens like something fierce. Simply fierce. Ah, come on. There was 12 eggs. I cooked up a whole whack of charcoal just because I'm trying to hold off farming on all the coal down there until I get a fortune pick. I really would like to use fortune on that, so and as you can see, I'm really starting to run out of room as well. But let's go plant some saplings. Let's go back. And we'll plant these saplings, and the best part about this farm, and recently with the new patch, is you can plant them just like this, and they grow like wildfire. You don't have to use bone meal. By theory, because my farm is outside and above ground, I don't even need the torches, but they will help keeping them growing during the nighttime. But natural sunlight will grow these trees, and they can grow all together like that. So as you could see, that was a full stack, a full 64 saplings. When they all grow, I'll do a full harvest. If I'm not mistaken, on Xisumavoid's video, they do a full harvest, and he gets some pretty nice numbers. The other thing that this tree farm is going to do, other than give me vast amounts of wood for all my needs and saplings, is it will provide me with a food source, which is apples. With that food source, I can also then make golden apples down the road. So there is definitely the possibility to make this a complete and satisfactory food build as well. So that's kind of nice as well. So as you could see, that tree was, it didn't go the full height, but it was limited, and that would be the 4 blocks, so you don't have to have any problems. So, let me just... Okay. So kind of nice. I'm going to clean up this entrance a bit. I want to actually bring it over one more here, and then we'll maybe I'll do that off camera and give you a quick little update here. I do like a nice nice big walkway. That's I think very nice. Oh, I need to remove that. I think I'm gonna do stone here. And, you know what? Maybe I'll build it. Why not? For now. Again, I don't have all the tools that I'd probably like to have. Because what I'm thinking is, you know, a nice, using some stairs. It'll allow me to get up top as well. And it might look really cool, but for now we'll just make a nice wall. I'm going to, you know, kind of even this out just a bit, you know, so that's a nice little walkway. And yeah, so I can run up here, easily find my way. Worst case, I fall down there, no big deal. But as you can see, the trees are growing quite nicely. Already got 2, and it's only been, 2.5 minutes according to my recording, so that's very nice. Again, I'm recording pretty late As I have a feeling that that'll be the standard, you know, with wife and kids always around. They're noisemakers, and the way my computer desk sits, there's a nice big old big screen TV in the same room, which is wonderful when doing things off camera, but not so great with background noise. And I think I got some background noise in the, the section where I started explaining how to mine out diamonds. I think at the very end you can slightly hear the TV in the background. I'm going to work my hardest to definitely not have that happen again. But it was a pretty good section of the video, and I don't think it's worthwhile to cut it. So, sorry if that bothers you. I'll do my best not to have it happen again. So, these trees are growing just the way I wanted them to. And that is partially done. So, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put away some of this stuff. What am I needing? I'm just going to breed the sheep, because I do like using wool. I think it's kind of undervalued. Sometimes the texture is very grainy to some people, but if done right, I think it can work really well. And also, it's a easy renewable resource. I've yet to find a mine shaft. I've yet to find a dungeon. I have a feeling that there is pretty much none of those in and around my area. Oh, where's the sun? Looks like it's setting. Maybe I'll sleep first. But yeah, I have a feeling that none of those are anywhere close to me, which is not so great. It makes enchanting quite a bit difficult, quite a bit more difficult, I should say. So I'm not sure how long I'm going to stay in this area. As most experienced Minecrafters will know, enchanting is a pretty major part of the game now. And I'd really hate to not have a good way of farming experience. Dark room mob traps, they work, but they definitely don't work as well as a mob spawner. So I'd definitely like to find a mob spawner. And build a nice trap off that. At least that gives me something if I can AFK to during the hours that I can't record. It gives me something to do. So that's usually why I invest in finding one right out of the get-go. But as we all know, I'm kind of challenging myself a little bit more, and I think if worst case scenario, if I find one far away, I might proceed to set up a transportation system to get there. But if I still have no luck finding one, I may go to the nether, find a nether fortress, maybe start a little nether base, and potentially create another unlinked portal, and pop out to wherever I pop out, and maybe I'll have better luck there. So that's definitely an option on maps that, maybe you don't get exactly what you want right out of the gate. You can travel 128 blocks in the nether, and all of a sudden your portals won't sync up again. And in doing so, you'll actually be, I believe it's 1,000 blocks away from your previous base. Which, I don't know if anybody's ran 1,000 blocks on surface, it's a decent distance away, and it'd be a long travel to get back to your other base. So that's another possibility if I don't find a dungeon. The other option for good experience is if I make my nether portal. You never know, I may end up right beside another fortress, and I can make a nice cone style blaze spawner. Of course I don't have all the materials necessary. That's a pretty extensive build to build Ethos Lab cone piston style setup, but it may come down that I might have to do that, and you know, sooner rather than later. I was hoping to at least find a spawner by now. I've done a decent amount of caving. There's still plenty to go, but I don't want to do too much off camera and leave you guys not in the know. So those are all certain things that I'm kind of battling with in the mind. Oh, I love enchantments. But yeah, so those are all a few ideas I've been running with. So much faster. But I gotta use up this iron one. So that's a decent amount of sand, I think. And sandstone. We'll close that right back up. Make sure it's lighted so I don't get a whole bunch. I'm gonna check on the villagers, make sure that none have bite the big one. Looks like they're still surviving. Most of their doors are still active. I think I'm far enough away that that zombies don't spawn over there and cause havoc for the villagers. So that's a benefit for sure. Yeah, so I'm going to run back here. Luckily, it's not very far. And we'll discuss a few other things that I have on my mind. I definitely need a fortune pick. I definitely want a silk touch. I think I've mentioned the ice 5 million times by now, but that's, with that coming back, that's pretty major. The other thing that I really want to get established is my animals, and I want to make sure that I have a couple farms for the different types of trees with the different color half slabs coming out and stuff like that. I might be able to build a nice little freestanding base. I mean, I've loved the marbling that Ethos done in his stronghold there for his whatchamacallit, for his spawn area. I think that's looks just gorgeous. But yeah, so I am definitely getting too full here. I need to... Oh man, those chickens are loud. I'm just gonna turn it down while I'm here. I don't need you guys lowering your volume every 10 seconds, so we'll do that, put that there. And we'll make this our sand and sandstone chest. So let's do sand at the top. Sandstone at the bottom. One thing I like to do when making specific chests is spam a couple of these out. So when you go to shift click, I'll give the example with the sandstone here. If you make a nice row like that, when you shift click it in, it automatically goes into place. It's very handy. It's a simple little trick that a buddy of mine, SD, taught me on the multiplayer server when I was there. And I'm sorry, chickens, but you're too noisy. So I'm going to, I found out that the server I was applying for, they don't just accept based on YouTube. Oops, got a baby. Shucks. So I need to take a screenshot of something that I've built. The problem is, I haven't really built too much yet. You know, Fresh World, it's still pretty new, right? So I'm gonna try to find an old save or a game, and proceed to take a screenshot, and then I can try to get approval for that server. So I'm gonna do that here tonight and get that submitted for tomorrow. That way we can maybe start going onto that server and seeing what happens. I'm getting lots of feathers. I need to find some more flint. But yeah, so definitely something that I'm going to work on here. I do like to play around in multiplayer. If I can get my friend SD back after the Minecraft public server went down, he kind of went on a big time hiatus for the kind of quit Minecraft here. So we definitely have to maybe see if he's interested in coming back and giving maybe another go. He's a great builder. He caves like no tomorrow. So it'd definitely be nice to have him back back in the game. He's yeah, anyways, let's just do iron up here, make a couple spots. Let's do a whole bunch of redstone, and we'll do some gold here, and we'll put the slime balls and the lapis lazuli. That's such a unique name. I'm not sure if it's an actual stone or not. I've never been inquired to look it up, but I might have to now. But yeah, that gives me a little bit more room. Kind of fixes some of my issues I had. We're coming up on nighttime, and I need to cook some glass. Almost completely forgot why I went over there to get sand. Getting some more chicken, which is wonderful. Oh man, sorry about that. That was a good yawn. But yeah, we'll get that glass fired up, and man, look at those trees already growing. Growing like no tomorrow. And you can see they grow beside each other quite nicely. Sometimes almost immediately, so it's very good. I wanted to show you guys something over here. My mouse seems a little wonky. Sorry about that. But there's a second half of a ravine kind of thing here, but it's the smallest little ravine I've ever seen. And it looks like it's just been cut off from this ravine here. As you can tell, this one kind of ends abruptly too, and it looks like it should keep going. So that's kind of unique. I've never really seen something like that either. Definitely have to do something with that. That's just not kosher. So, anyways, I think I'm gonna call the video here. I'm gonna take a sleep. I might try to do some more caving and stuff off camera. I'm going to finish the glass on that farm. And I think I'm going to play around with a couple design ideas that I've been kind of combating with. So I'm going to work on all that kind of stuff. The only other thing that I need to do is I need to maybe in the next video we'll work on finishing that up, the tree farm, and then we'll maybe try to go to the nether shortly after that. Again, I was hoping to find a mob spawner that could easily be an episode or two of material, but no luck, no dice. So we're gonna have to alter my original plans a little bit and try to get to that point. So anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Feel free to like, subscribe. I'm going to be continually adding more videos, whether you watch them or not, so would greatly appreciate. I'm also working to try to become a YouTube partner. Basically, I need more subscribers. I need more views, obviously. And I'm still a little new to be signing up for that. But I'm also going to work to get a PayPal account for anybody who wishes to donate. It's not necessary whatsoever, but it wouldn't be a bad idea. Oh, hey, and we might be able to go do something. There's some Endermen over there, and I want their Ender Pearls. So, here we go. With full armor and such. Ah, oh, that guy walked into the water. Where did he go? Don't you go. No, no, no. Oh, man, that was worth it. I didn't want him to go in the water. If you stand correctly, they don't even hit you. It's kind of funny. I hope that they kind of fix it because it's a little easy, but yeah, as you can see, I've left a lot of coal around. I'm kind of waiting for that fortune pick. Just gonna recover a few hearts. I don't want to die for no reason and lose my experience levels, all 7 of them. Okay, so 3. Okay, so if you stand like this and just keep swinging, you hit them before they can hit you. Oh, that stupid skeleton. So it's kind of interesting that you can kind of get in on them. Now that works in single player. I know for a fact that that does not work very well in multiplayer. If you are not suited up and ready for the fight, they will kick your butt. Especially on a hard mode server. Speaking of which, I only play in hard mode. My video settings, if anybody's interested, basically full bore. I have a very nice computer. Feel free to check it out in my added description. Achievements, again, I've played other ones, so I have most. As you can see, I mean, I've obviously been in the I've beaten the game and done everything. Apparently I'd never go fishing. I've never really traveled that far on minecart. That's a long ways to go, but it might be a possibility. This one here I swear I've done, but maybe not. I don't like to sit around and just try to pick off skeletons. When pigs fly, pig off a cliff. That's a weird one. Not too concerned. And to be honest, I've never made a cake. I may just make a cake this round. I believe I did this, but it was back before maybe it was patch 1, or it was early, and since then I've definitely removed and added jar files and stuff like that. So anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Have a good night. Bye-bye.